The blue glow from the monitor flickered across Maya Keller's tired face. It was 2:47 a.m., the kind of hour where the mind drifts and the world outside feels unreal. Her dorm room was silent except for the soft hum of her laptop fan and the rhythmic tap of her acrylic nails on the keyboard. Maya wasn't supposed to be up. She had a psychology exam in 6 hours, but sleep never came easy lately. The nightmares had started after her breakup with Ben. Cold, disturbing dreams about faces without eyes, whispers in the dark saying her name. So she did what every insomniac college kid did, wandered the internet. At first it was harmless. Reddit, true crime forums, late-night Discord calls. But then someone in a private chat mentioned real live streams, not YouTube, not Twitch. Something deeper. That's how she first heard about the mirror room. It wasn't a typical dark web rumor. No red rooms, no shock content. Just a mysterious invitation-only live chat where people could watch themselves. That phrase hooked her curiosity. She followed the breadcrumbs, a hidden Tor address, a password-protected forum, a dead-end page titled The Reflection Lives. Her heart pounded as she typed in her info. Feeling that rush of doing something forbidden, a plain black screen appeared with a single message. "Welcome, Maya. Please turn on your camera." She froze. How did it know her name? For a long second, she thought it was a joke. Maybe Ben or one of her friends. But then the webcam light flicked on by itself. The image on the screen showed her, sitting at her desk, but slightly off. Her reflection was smiling. She wasn't. Maya leaned closer, whispering, "What the hell?" Then the reflection waved. Her real hand didn't move. She slammed her laptop shut, heart hammering against her ribs. The dorm was dead quiet, except for her shaky breathing. She sat there for a full minute, trying to convince herself it was a glitch, some browser exploit, maybe a cached video feed. But deep down, something cold and ancient whispered in her gut. You shouldn't have gone there. The next morning, Maya told herself it was nothing. She went to class, drank bad coffee, and avoided telling her roommate about it. But she couldn't stop thinking about that smile. Wide, wrong, alive. When she got back to her dorm that night, the laptop was open on her desk. She didn't remember leaving it that way. The webcam light blinked once, then off. A chill crept down her spine. On the screen was a message. "You looked scared last night. Let's talk." No username, no chat history. Just those words glowing on the dark screen. Maya typed, "Who are you?" A pause, then, "I'm you, but you left me here." She slammed the lid again, stood up so fast her chair toppled. Her phone buzzed, a text from an unknown number. "Don't ignore me." The attached photo showed her sitting at her desk, taken from behind. That night she called campus security, shaking as she explained someone might be hacking her webcam. They did a quick check, nothing unusual, no malware detected, no evidence of intrusion. The tech guy smiled awkwardly. "Probably a prank site. Don't worry." But that night when she tried to sleep, she heard typing. Soft, rapid, rhythmic, coming from her desk. Maya turned on her lamp. The laptop lid was open again. The camera light glowed. She approached slowly, heart pounding in her ears. The screen showed her reflection again, but her reflection was standing behind her, in the dark dorm room, and it was moving closer. The feed cut to black. Then a new message appeared. "Switch." Maya yanked the power cord from the wall. The screen went dead. She didn't sleep at all. The next morning she went to the campus IT department, demanding they wipe her hard drive. They did. A full system reset. She watched the progress bar crawl to 100%, relief washing over her. But when the laptop restarted, the wallpaper wasn't default. It was a photo of her, sleeping. By the third night, Maya was a shell of herself, pale, sleepless, eyes red from crying. She unplugged everything, laptop, phone, even the router. She called her parents, told them she was coming home. She started packing when she noticed her mirror. It wasn't reflecting right. The dorm light flickered, once, twice, then stayed dim. In the reflection, the room looked deeper, like it stretched beyond the wall, into a shadowed corridor that didn't exist. Maya stepped closer, trembling. Her reflection was gone. Instead, the mirror showed a figure sitting at a desk facing a screen. Her screen, she whispered, "No." The figure looked up, her face but grinning with hollow black eyes. Then the sound came. The same soft typing she'd heard before. Only now it was coming from inside the mirror. She turned to run, but the door slammed shut on its own. The lights went out. Her phone vibrated violently in her pocket. When she pulled it out, the screen was cracked, bleeding static. Through the distortion, a video played, a live feed of herself standing in the dark. "Switch," the voice whispered again. This time, from behind her, Maya screamed. The mirror rippled like water as her reflection stepped out, dragging her backward into the glass. By the time her roommate returned, the dorm was silent again. Only the laptop was open, showing a new live stream titled Maya Keller Online. In the reflection on the black screen, someone was still typing. It started as a curiosity, one that every content creator secretly has. Lena Morgan, 23, part-time influencer and full-time night owl, wanted more views. Her YouTube channel had plateaued, her sponsorships were drying up, and the algorithm wasn't kind. So when a friend in her Discord mentioned a secret live stream where viewers bid to watch private content, she thought it was just another OnlyFans-style site. She was wrong. The link came from a user named Rook. It wasn't a normal domain, a scrambled Tor address with a password prompt that read, "Welcome to the auction." The interface was basic, a black screen, a chat box, and a live counter that read 37 viewers. A video thumbnail in the center said "Stream pending." Then the chat lit up. User Ferryman: "Tonight's item looks real." User Dead Channel: "Hope she screams." User Rook: "Auction opens in 60 seconds." Lena frowned. She typed, "What is this? A prank?" No one replied. Instead, the feed clicked on. The camera showed a dim concrete room, gray walls, one metal chair, and a trembling girl sitting in it. She was blindfolded, wrists tied. A digital clock ticked in the corner. 11:57 p.m. Lena's heart stopped. The chat exploded with bids, real money, cryptocurrency. User Ferryman, 2.3 BTC. User Meat Mason, 2.5 BTC. User Rook. Bidding closed. The girl on screen started crying, her muffled sobs echoing through the speakers. Then the screen went black. Lena stared, numb. Her brain fought to rationalize it. It's fake. It has to be fake. Some deep web performance art, a snuff film hoax. But then her Discord pinged. It was Rook. "You watched. Now you're part of it." Her webcam light blinked on. Lena shut off the laptop, yanked out the cord, and threw it across the room. Her heart was a drum in her chest. She called the police, stammering about a live stream where someone was hurt. But when they came, the site wouldn't load. The URL was invalid, no cached data, no trace in her browser history. One officer sighed. "Dark web stuff is almost impossible to track, ma'am. Probably a hoax video. YouTube urban legends." They left her with a card and polite smiles. But that night she couldn't shake the sound of the girl crying. It replayed in her head like a song she couldn't forget. The next day, Lena tried to focus on normal content, editing a vlog, replying to comments. But every file she opened showed a single text document titled, "You're invited." Inside was one sentence: "Auction starts tonight, 11 to 57. You're the main event." Her blood went cold. At 11:57 that night, the laptop turned on by itself. The same streaming page appeared. This time, with her own camera feed, she could see herself, sitting on her bed in a tank top, her eyes wide in horror. The viewer counter ticked upward. 12, 29, 56, 104. The chat came alive. User dead channel. Beautiful. User ferryman. She's real. User Rook. Tonight's prize is special. She shouted. Stop it! I'm calling the police! The microphone symbol on the page flicked red. Lev audio on. Every word she spoke appeared in the chat as closed captions. Her own breathing filled her headphones, looping back with a half-second delay, like an echo from another world. Then came a message on the screen. Don't move. They're watching. Her bedroom light flickered. Outside, someone knocked on her window. 3 slow, deliberate taps. She turned toward the sound, frozen. A man's reflection stood in the glass, wearing a black mask, holding a phone. He raised it, showing her own live stream playing on his screen. Lena didn't remember screaming, only running. She bolted from her apartment barefoot, leaving the laptop open, the stream still live. Neighbors later said they saw her sprinting across the parking lot in the rain, yelling for help. But by the time police arrived, she was gone. The only thing left behind was her computer, still streaming to hundreds of viewers. The chat replay was later recovered by an anonymous whistleblower. Its final messages were chilling. User Ferryman. She's outside. User Rook. Bidding final. User Dead Channel. How much? User Rook sold. The screen faded to black. Then a new feed appeared. A shaky camera inside a moving vehicle. Lena's voice was muffled in the background, crying, begging. The last frame froze on her face, eyes wide, mouth open, before the stream cut off completely. A week later, her YouTube channel was deleted. Every backup, every file, gone. But sometimes, if you search deep enough on the dark web, people say you can find a new stream under the title, The Auction, Live Tonight. And every few seconds, a blurred figure whispers faintly through static, please, don't bid. The first time Erin Blake logged onto the HoloNet, she was drunk on boredom. A 19-year-old freshman at a small college in Ohio. Erin spent her nights scrolling through endless threads about conspiracy theories, unsolved murders, and the kinds of things her friends found too creepy to click. She was studying digital forensics. The irony wasn't lost on her. She knew how the dark web worked. She knew how to stay safe, or so she thought. One night while exploring a thread titled Dead Before Dawn, Real Death Predictions, she noticed something strange. A list of usernames and timestamps. Each timestamp matched an obituary found days later. She scrolled, horrified and fascinated. User Mirrorman, Our Lissy D, 041724, hit and run. User Bleedwatcher, Ever Karma Cuts, 050324, overdose. User Hollow Host, Aaron B19, 092225, throat wound. Her fingers froze. She blinked. Her username. Her birthday month. The predicted date was 2 days away. She stared at it for a long time, heart pounding. Was it a sick joke? Someone from campus messing with her? She took a screenshot, posted it in a Discord group, but nobody replied. Just that spinning gray, typing bubble that never turned into words. Finally, one of her friends sent, "That site is bad news. Don't go back." But she did. The next night, the thread had changed. Her name was gone, replaced with a video link. The caption read, Erin Blake, final upload. The link led to a black screen with white text counting down from 48 to known runs. 2 days. Exactly the time until her predicted death. Erin tried to close the window. It wouldn't let her. Her camera light flickered on for a second, then off. A chill spread through her chest. She covered the webcam with tape, unplugged the laptop, and called her boyfriend, Zane. He laughed at first until she showed him the screenshot. Then his smile faded. Okay, yeah, that's creepy as hell. But it's probably one of those ARG things. Internet horror games. They can't actually predict. He stopped mid-sentence. A notification appeared on his phone. A text from an unknown number. You're next. He stared at it, pale. Did you send that? Erin shook her head. That night she slept on his couch. At 3:12 a.m., Zane woke to the sound of whispering, a voice coming from her laptop bag. He pulled it open. The screen glowed faintly. The countdown now read 29:14:12, and beneath it a new line of text. He can't save you. Zane slammed it shut, his hands shaking. When he looked at Erin, she was still asleep, but a faint, wet sound came from her throat, like someone trying not to choke. He leaned closer. Her lips moved. She was whispering a word over and over. Watching. 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 By the next day, Erin was breaking apart. She deleted every app, smashed her phone, even formatted her laptop. But that night, her new phone buzzed. Factory reset and everything. One message appeared. 24. Stream begins. She drove to Zane's place again, sobbing, begging him to stay awake with her. He tried to reassure her, tried to laugh it off. But when midnight hit, both their phones turned on at once. The same live stream appeared on both screens. It showed a dark room with a single chair. Someone sat in it, head down, hair covering their face. Zane whispered, "That's not you, right?" Erin couldn't speak. The chat on the screen began to fill up. User Hollowhost, 10 minutes. User Mirrorman, the camera's ready. User Bleed Watcher, make it clean this time. User, she's watching now. The figure in the chair slowly lifted its head. It was Erin. Her face was pale, streaked with blood down her neck. The wound was exactly where the prediction said it would be. Zane screamed, through the phone, but the video didn't stop. Every device in the apartment, TV, laptop, even the digital clock began playing the same stream. Then Erin's reflection appeared in the window, standing behind them. She turned, trembling, and saw herself smiling back. Her reflection raised a hand, pointing at Zane. A second later, the apartment lights cut out. When police arrived hours later, both were gone. Only one thing remained, Zane's computer. Still recording. The file was titled, Final Upload Erin B19.move. In the last frame, the countdown hits 0000. Then a new timer starts, counting down from 48 hours again. But the next name on the screen isn't hers. It's the name of whoever opens the file.